how to chunk it up when it comes to tricky grammar questions.
Welcome to the All Ears English podcast. Downloaded more than 50 million times, we believe in connection, not perfection. With your American hosts, Lindsay McMahon, the English adventurer, and Michelle Kaplan, the New York radio girl. Coming to you from Boston and New York City, USA. And to get your transcripts delivered by email every week, go to allearsenglish.com/subscribe. Today, let's revisit the words under, beneath, and below, and we'll show you some chunks, which are shortcuts, so that instead of analyzing grammar, you can spend your time connecting. What's up, Michelle?
Not too much, Lindsay. How are you?
I'm doing great. We are here in mid to late January. It's incredible. I am ready to go skiing. I love getting outside in the snow. What are you up to these days?
Probably just baby stuff, probably exhausted.
Yeah, I know. You have your new baby. It's amazing. Oh,
Yeah. So cool. Yeah. I can't wait to eventually be telling you guys stories about him and everything like that.
I know. And we're going to hear his voice on the podcast and all that good stuff.
He'll be you might actually in the background cries. I don't know.
Yeah, right. So guys, we are here in today's episode. We're going to do a follow-up episode today, guys, because a few episodes ago, it was 1074. We talked about these phrases, right, Michelle? Below, under, underneath, and beneath. How was that episode for you? That was a tough episode? No?
It is tough because, we were thinking about teeny tiny differences. Yes. Sometimes there's really not even enough of a difference to speak about,
Exactly. So we tried to dissect a little bit of the grammar, but it's so hard to convey, the right ones to use in the right scenarios unless we learn chunks. Right. So that's the key. And that's the point of today's episode. We're actually this is going to be the more useful of the two episodes because today, this is the new and improved version.
That's right.
Right. We're going to teach you chunks with these words under, beneath, and below. I love it. So let's just dive into it, Michelle, because our listeners, guys, go back and listen to 1074 so you know basically what these words mean. But many of our listeners already know what they mean. So let's just get right into it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Guys, actually, before we jump in, I want to remind you, if you are preparing for IELTS, go over and grab the IELTS Energy podcast. Subscribe right away. We publish 3 episodes a week over there, and we'll show you how to get your 7, 8, or 9. Okay? Very cool. So Michelle, what's the first chunk that we can learn with under? The word
under pressure.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I use this sometimes in my life, right? Sometimes I feel under pressure. Do you feel under pressure right now at all?
A little bit, thinking about having a baby and things like that. It's a little bit, there's a lot going on in my life. So this is a good one to use when you're feeling a little bit stressed.
Oh yeah, for sure. So to have a lot going on, to feel stressed, or to be able to do something under pressure is when you try to do something when it's stressful. Like I think poker players or chess players have to play well under pressure, right?
Right. So it could be stressful because just you have a lot going on. It could be stressful because you don't have a lot of time to do something.
This is so common.
Yeah.
So common. Yeah. So one example would be, listen, I can't go grocery shopping. I'm sorry. I'm just under a lot of pressure at work and I don't have time. I feel like this is something you might say with a heightened voice of stress.
I like how you said that. I felt like that was really good acting, Lindsay.
Oh yeah, I know. What's another example?
I like this one because it's so true. I always wonder about this. Yeah. I don't know how athletes can handle competing in such important games. They work so well under pressure.
Oh, that's so true. I think about tennis. We went to the US Open this year. Tennis is one of those games. It's such a mental game. And, you've got a huge stadium watching you and you have to be focused. And you can get so in your head and it's over. It's amazing.
Yeah. I think about also just basketball or baseball, at the end, of the game when it's a close game and it's one guy is up batting or shooting foul shots or something like that. Ugh.
Yeah.